Welcome back to Road to Fire. We're a family of three documenting our journey to fire, financial independence, retire early. Let's review our November passive income report. I'll outline our updated strategy, provide all of our sources in real numbers like always, so please hang with me. The goal is to have all of our expenses covered by passive income. And when I say expenses, I mean our bare bone expenses. Imagine for a second if someone else paid for all of your bills and your job income can be used for investing, saving, or just for fun. Now that's our plan. To not use our earned income for expenses, but for wealth building. Okay, so what is passive income? Passive income defined is earnings or money derived without being actively involved. Key phrase again is without being actively involved, meaning your income comes without your presence. Your interpretation might differ from mine, but for us, passive income is money you earn in a way that requires little to no effort. So, no active brain power. Now, our plan is to buy back our time. The more passive income we create, the more time we have to work on passion projects, to choose our daily, weekly schedules, and to honestly build more freedom. Passive income literally means buying back your time. How nice it would be to be able to control your schedule or plan your life without worrying about money or incoming bills. For us, I don't see us ever not working. My husband will never retire in the traditional sense, and I absolutely love what I do. I shared a bit about my work life in my first Q&A, and we'll link that here in case you missed it. So we will keep working, but we'll be working on what we want, when we want, and where we want. It's the choices we're after, the options to build that autonomous lifestyle. That is what passive income means to us. So, changes in our passive income strategy again. That's why I love personal finance, as it's personal and changes are expected. As we close out 2020, our focus and goals will shift into 2021. I'm still working on what our top goals will be, but passive income will be a key factor. So here's our passive income strategy. We still have a six-part strategy, but let's break down our shifts and adjustments again. We will still prioritize number one, investing in index funds to build passive income, but we will not be withdrawing from this anytime soon, so this will not count in our overall passive income report. In Q4 of this year, we prioritized number two, real estate investing via house hacking, which was key to our strategy, and number three, investing within dividend stocks. And we do that through the DCA method. We executed on those both in this quarter and will continue to invest in the DCA method into 2021 and throughout our journey. But in the past, numbers 4, 5, and 6 were low priority, and that's where the shift begins. As we won't be buying a new home until potentially late next year and the DCA method really works for us, we're going to be focusing on 4, 5, and 6 as we enter into 2021. Now, number 4 is blogging, and that still will be on hold as I just don't have the time and energy to write new engaging content right now, but I will still keep my site up and running just in case I have a shift of mind throughout 2021. Now, number 5 is my husband's businesses and now my platform that is growing. And we're really pushing for more growth in both of these areas in the future. We want to grow his drop shipping business as well as his website and potentially grow this platform. And then number 6 is affiliated marketing. And I know there is growth here and I will start working on building the partnerships or products to share with you all in the future, but it's still just an idea as I'm really a novice in this area. So this is our overall strategy entering into 2021. I'm sure this is bound to change again, but just bear with me. Okay, let's review how much we earned in November. We made strong gains in November across all of our trackers. I'm really happy to finally see all of our planning over the last year starting to financially pay off. Our sources of passive income basically stay the same, but the percentages changed drastically. So here's our passive income report. This is the first month with rental income and it made a big difference. First, we received $2,683 from rental income. This is a big game changer for us. Rental income here represented 95% of our passive income outside of our stocks for November. This included December's rent, our tenant security deposit, and the prorated rent for the last 8 days of November. One purchase made a huge shift in our financial trajectory. Next, we got about $88 from cashback on our Capital One credit card. Let's just say we spent a lot of money in November for the house. Then for Ibotta, I got $17.85 back. I absolutely love this app and I've been using it for several months now, and I've also found a way to compound my returns while shopping at Target. I mean, I'm basically at Target at a weekly basis, so getting cash back is just the icing on the cake for me. We then got about $11 back from interest in our savings account, and we have most of our money sitting in a Capital One savings account. Number 5 is for surveys, and I really just got too busy to reply to most of them. If you don't reply within like an hour or so, you get locked out as the surveys have an entrance limit. So I was uber busy in November and brought in only $10 this month. And last but not least, our dividends were really light again this month. I received $5.15 in November, and I expect more in December as most of my stocks are on a quarterly basis versus monthly. So in total, we received $2,814.99 in passive income outside of our stock investments in the month of November. I am extremely happy about this. November was probably the best month financially for us in our entire financial journey. Nothing but upside in the future for us. So here is our quote unquote standard expense report. This is what a normal month looks for us, but we really haven't had a normal month since the summer. These five categories usually represent our highest bills month over month, which may slightly change and adjust, but year to date, this is a good view of our budget. Now let's get into the details. To understand how impactful passive income is for us, let's look at our bare bones budget. When we remove all of our wants from our budget, we have expenses just around $4,000 a month. Childcare is a one bogey for us, so that could flip back and forth as a want or a need. Now, everyone defines and outlines their bare bone budgets differently, but this is a pretty good proxy for us. This might change over time, but works for us right now. Based on our November passive income report, 70% of our expenses would have been covered by our passive income for that month. Now, how amazing is that? For November, most of this money went into a real estate sinking fund for expenses coming in 2021. But just imagine for a second if we did use that to our expenses, we'd be able to cover 70% of our base expenses with that passive income. So I just started tracking our passive income outside of stocks in August, so we really don't have a solid trend yet as it's only 4 data points. Hashtag not statistically sound, but here's a great view for so far. We brought in over $200 in August due to increased Google AdSense from one of my husband's accounts, and we saw just under $100 in September and a bit over $100 in October. Not bad, but not great in our first 3 months of tracking this. But in November, we hit our trend graph out of the park with $2,800 skewing our average. But in December, we'll probably level back down, and as I expect us to be around $1,300 consistently moving forward. But I'm happy to see this chart trend in the right direction, pushing our average in the right area. Now, an object in motion stays in motion. Ninth grade science here. We are finally seeing strong momentum in our financial journey. All it takes is patience, consistency, and time. And it's the time part that is the hardest for me right now. Now, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe below. Until next time.